Look, fam, if you somebody looking into 2026 and you want your life to change, or you one of those people that said you cannot go another year doing the same shit or being in the same place you are right now, I need you to understand there's a few things that you gotta understand if you're gonna make changes in your life and have a better life going into 2026. We're gonna get right into it. The first thing I need you to understand is that you have got to start doing things differently before you see any evidence in order for you to see changes in your life. If you're one of those people that's constantly saying, you know what, when I have this amount of money, or when I have that person, or whatever it is that you feel like you want in your life, if you're one of those people that you feel like you gotta have those things in order to start, you ain't ever gonna see it. I'm trying to tell you from firsthand experience, that's not how life works. A lot of times you think that life is just reacting, life happens, and then you do things. For example, you get more money, then you can feel better, then you can have the lifestyle. You get that person that you wanted to have that relationship with, and then you start feeling better about yourself. You start feeling happy because you have the relationship. That's not how life works. And it goes so forth and so on. Same thing with lifestyle, whether it's a better job, the business, if you want to travel more, whatever the thing is that it is, understand that you have to start moving like you already have those things, or you already are that person before you see evidence. If you can't start, you ain't gonna see it. And I'm telling you, if you made it this far, a lot of you all have been in situations where you wanted to make changes in your life and you didn't have the money or whatever the thing is to get started. You didn't see that you had all of the puzzle pieces for you to start moving that way, and then blowing a hole, you look and a whole nother year's gone. 2 years is gone and you in the same place you were at. It's not by accident, because you have got to start. I'm telling you, just get started. I'm telling you, look at anybody, no matter what walk of life, anybody that's created their dream life, they started before they had evidence, before they had to step out on faith and courage that, you know what, I'm gonna take these first steps, and as I start going, I'll figure shit out and put the pieces together as I go. That's how it goes a lot of times. So I'm telling you, if you're gonna change your life, you gotta start exercising courage and faith and just get started. And I'm telling you, somebody who did that firsthand experience, if you do it the right way, you're gonna look crazy to some people, literally, because you're not gonna see evidence. And that's what the trust comes in, that, you know what, I know what it is I want out of my life. I'm just gonna start moving as if I was already that person that had this lifestyle. And then I'm gonna trust that before long, just like a mirror, life is gonna reflect how I'm moving. So that's what it is, how you do it, and you make changes. If you don't do it, I promise you, and you stay moving like how your life is right now, that's how your life is gonna continue to be. It's all on you. And secondly, the next thing, you have got to make sure that you have habits and daily actions that support your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations. There is no way in hell you can sit up here and say you want a certain lifestyle, you want a relationship, an amazing relationship, you want a business, you want a career, you want a lifestyle where you traveling, you want a certain house, to be doing your hobbies, whatever it is, you plug in whatever it is. You cannot say that you want those things or to make a certain amount of money and your actions don't line up with that. If you can't sit up here and sit and pull back the layers and look at your day, look at your last week, look at your month, and as you going through and reflecting and reviewing what you're doing, if you can't look and say that these things, like how a foundation supports a house or a building, if you can't say that your actions are a true support and a foundation for your goals and your aspirations, it ain't gonna happen for you. And that's just crazy talk if you think that you're gonna create your dream life or accomplish your aspirations if you don't have actions that actually line up and support that. So you gotta make sure you're doing your part and God and life, whatever you want to plug in, will do the rest of it. But you got to do your part and make sure on a day-to-day basis you're doing things that line up with what it is that you said you wanted. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's a lot of smoke and a lot of heat that's gonna come with that shit. Don't think that you gonna have a big aspiration or, dreams and things, and there ain't a price tag that's gonna come with it. Life is gonna test you to see how bad you really want what it is that you say you want. So effort and a lot of consistency and things that aren't comfortable are gonna be needed. That's the price tag, amongst a few other things, in order for you to get it. And you gonna get tested and pay the price before you have it. I'm telling you straight up. So understand that. And then the last thing is making sure you're a magnet. So many people move like how I spent so many years moving, just in dream chaser mode, grind mode. I gotta chase this, I gotta go get it, which that's all cool. A lot of people have created their dream lives that way. But if you want to do that and have peace and do that with less resistance, instead of you chasing, it's better to become a magnet for what it is you want and naturally pull in what it is that you want out of your life. Or to become a garden. A garden don't have to go chase butterflies or bees. A garden is what bees and butterflies or whatever else would naturally be attracted to. So if you want an amazing relationship, if you want a lifestyle where you have more money or a better career, a better job, you want to, whatever things you want to do, you want to have a healthier body, whatever it is, you have to do things and become that person that would naturally attract it. So how do you do that? Because I know some people may be wondering, okay, well, how do I do that? All you do is you look at what it is that you want out of your life. Who do you want to be? Where you want to be? What you want to be doing? Where you want to go? What you want to have? And ask yourself, what would that version of yourself be doing? Literally, he or she, what would he or she be doing? How would they feel? What level of peace, mindset, belief systems they would have? What things would they be doing? What would their day-to-day life look like? Where would they be? All of these different things. If they had a relationship, what kind of person would you be to the person that you want to be in a relationship with? And then once you have clarity on those things, start being those things. Before you see the fucking money, before you have the partner, before you have the lifestyle, you got to start doing those things beforehand. And the more you embody those things, that person, and become that person, then you're naturally going to attract the person, the lifestyle, the money, all of these things that match the same thing that the person that you're becoming would have. And that's how you close the gap. And before long, you keep doing that, you closing the distance, and before long, you and other people around, they'll be able to look at your life and be like, damn, because you're literally going to be it. So understand, your life, where you go, what you do, it's literally all on you. It ain't nothing else happening outside of yourself. A lot of you all think life is happening to you. No, life is responding to how you feel, what you're doing, your belief system, how you moving, your thoughts, all of it. That's what life is responding to. So if you want a better life, you better start making those changes and doing those things differently so that life can start responding to you differently. So that's what it is. 2026, it's coming. It's literally here. And I'm telling you straight up now, you can't blame nobody else. This time next year, if you in a different place or in a better place or closer to what it is that you said you wanted or have the life that you wanted, that's going to be all 100% all on you. And I tell you, you got it. So y'all know what it is. Before you leave out of here, if this brought any value, y'all make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this to somebody that you may know that needs this going into the new year so that they can have a better year themselves as well. If you all need help or struggling, I've got a community that's designed for this, where I've got a lot of resources and things, in place to help you to become a better version of yourself, the best version of yourself, and have the lifestyle that you want. And for anybody that needs even more, I also offer one-on-one coaching as somebody who's went from ground zero to having nothing to building what I built. I can help you build whatever lifestyle it is that you want. I do offer one-on-one coaching for people who need that. All of the information will be in the description below. And y'all know what it is, man. It's the Lifestyle Buffet, and we making this thing happen. And I want y'all to know that where you go and what you do, that's 100% all on you. And I promise you got it. So until next time, peace and love.